Hey guys, this is Allie and this is December Daily Day 18. Today I'm continuing the story of being sick, and part of what I decided to do, I took a picture here that's of my bed. It's a little bit hard to see in there, but the cat is in the foreground and then I'm in the background and Anna's in the background and she's behind the computer and I've got my phone there and we're sitting in the bed. It's a little bit washed out, but I think it will work. I had a couple other versions of it that were just they felt too red to me, or too, just not the right coloring either. So I think I'm gonna go ahead with the black and white for the photo. At the bottom, I just talked about, in the journaling I talked about how at the beginning of the month, I didn't think that my intention for a cozy December would mean spending a few days in bed, being sick, which was definitely, has been cozy, but it's still not, you know, what you intend for yourself. But also talking about how I'm thankful for the break. I am one of those people that will just go, and am always, you know, finding the next thing to work on and the next project to do. So having a forced break like this is actually a positive thing for me. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for my kids wanting to hang out with me, and they're pretty chill and they're getting older and they don't need the same level of attention that they did when they were smaller. They're kind of in that in-between place. Not that they don't need attention, but it's just they can entertain themselves and they understand when I'm not feeling well. So I'm thankful for that too. So that's basically what my journaling says. This is a 2-up 4x6 page protector that I'm working with. For the top part, what I'm planning on doing, this is a 6x8 page from the main kit. There's a star. The little star is from the One Little Bird, or excuse me, the little 18 is from the One Little Bird kit, and that originally had been over here, but I'm just moving things around. My plan is that I'm going to cut this one into a 4x6 and then use the star on top and then have the 18 be there for day 18. The other thing I have printed out here in the Facebook group, back, I don't know, could have, you know, it was probably last month even, when that started, I shared a quote or a passage. Actually, somebody in the group remembered that I had shared this many years ago and I didn't even remember it. But it's from a lady named Sister Joan, and I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, so I'm just gonna skip it. Starts with a C. I'll post this, I will post this in the, on my blog, as well as on YouTube there, so that you guys can read it. It is a reflections on Christmas and Christmas as an adult, with definitely a religious or a religious tint to it, I want to say. That's the best way to explain it. But it's a beautiful reflection on kind of the reason for Christmas and you know, the realness of Christmas as well. So I printed this out on a sheet of vellum. I printed it knowing that I wanted it to be the 6x8 size, and actually I printed it knowing that I wanted it to be the size of the page protector. So when I printed this out, then I'll be able to, I'm gonna cut it down to the size of the page protector and then add it in as a page in the album, just like you've seen me add some other pages. So I think I'm gonna put this in for this day too, just kind of between 18 and 19. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of just cutting up those couple things. I may add some kind of a word sticker here. I'm still looking through that, but like I showed you, I'm just gonna use the page protector as a template to cut it out and then trim that, and then I'll be back just with an overview at the end. Okay, so like I said, keeping it, excuse me, super simple here. Just put the star with the 18 with the gold foil star pattern paper in the back. On top of the photo here, I took 2 of the little silver stars and I had them go off the edge. I just used scissors to cut them off because I like having the 3 stars. And then over here I added 3 little word phrase stickers that came from the same sheets that I've been using, one from the kit and then the 2 other, the Craft Market one and the Pink Paisley Yuletide. Just says comfort all together and nice. I really want to remind people again just about about how this doesn't have to be complicated, regardless of whether you have a ton of stuff going on or not, that it's these little stories too, you know, the little stories of just what you did today. You know, me laying in bed like that is not a normal thing to have happen around here. And I hope it doesn't continue on much longer. But it's a part of the season, and I think for me the whole idea of slowing down is probably exactly what I needed, and that's part of the reflection for the day as well. And then you can see over here I just went ahead and added this page in of the writing from Sister Joan. And like I said, I'll leave that for you guys as well. So I've got that in there. And next up will be day 19. That's what's coming next, and I will figure that one out next.